Welcome back to the show, the eternal show. We're never gonna die. We're gonna live forever. It's been about a week plus a little bit more, and now we're gonna sit here, and that is a door over there to my left, and you can't see it. I just wanted to rhyme with more. I'm drinking a Modelo, and Mike is wearing a t-shirt, and I'm also wearing a t-shirt, and everybody's wearing t-shirts. If you're not wearing a t-shirt, who the fuck do you think you are? Oh, 7-Eleven.
Why do you need smack? Oh, could you hear that?
I don't know if I heard it or I just
It
really
sounded
imagined
like
it.
it sounded okay. You know the machine, the return ball machines at the bowling alley.
Oh yeah, those things. I was like, skee ball, and I was like, oh, you mean the thing where
the
they
bowling alley?
yeah.
You bowl, it hits the pins, then the ball comes back and out of the return ball onto the little U-turn thing. It's if you bowled 6 balls in quick succession. But you took the rails off of the ball return machine, so all 6 of them just fell right onto the floor, one at a time. Just go, 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 go. That's what my fart sounded like.
Do you need to check your pants and make sure a little actual bowling ball didn't come out?
No, I like it warm and moist.
Ew.
That's what she said.
Bum-ba-dum. Welcome to AAWY, and also with you podcast from Affable Idiots. That's us. Every week, join us and all your other lifelong friends as we laugh together. I've gone southern. Share secrets. What's a secret I can tell you?
This is the first time I've done this show, and I don't have anything to drink. This is empty.
Oh no. And most everybody listening to this doesn't know that Casey and I are in the process of closing on a house.
Congratulations!
I'm so excited! So there you go. Now, and by my sharing of that secret, we're really good friends again. We hadn't been such good friends because I hadn't told you a secret. Everybody knows telling secrets is what makes friends. Everybody loves secrets.
I hate that voice. Whatever you're doing right now, I hate it.
Secrets. Oh, Michael, I've got a secret.
No, it sounds like you just swallowed a bunch of sandpaper. I hate it.
Yum, sandpaper. Well, anyways, we've just strengthened our friendships on this off-color, Mr. Rogers-esque show. I'm one of your hosts, Jesse fucking Daniel. And with me here, I've got Chad fucking Michael Innes.
Well, hello. I do declare.
I do declare.
It's like molasses spilling out of your mouth.
Okay. I don't think molasses can spill out. It just right.
Tell that to Andy
it's
Bernard.
molasses. It's just molasses. It doesn't spill. It oozes.
Like molasses spilling out of your mouth.
Your mouth. Okay, so it's the two of us. We've established that. But who else is with us? Who? Did you guess? It's you! All of you lifelong friends. We're listening and watching across the globe. If you can see me on the YouTube video, you can tell I'm reading a script. I don't have this memorized yet. I was just very like, oh, this is obvious. But I'm never going to have it memorized, so don't expect me to, okay? Maintain, what is it? What did they say? Maintain your expectations.
And they say keep calm and carry on.
Keep calm. Oh, gross. Keep calm. KCCO. Anyways, I'm so happy to be here with all of you.
And also with you.
Mike.
Yes.
I'm going to start today by asking you a question.
Oh, thank God. I thought you never would.
And I need you to answer me honestly now.
Oh, shit. I rescind my invitation for your question.
Too bad it's happening.
Fuck yeah.
If you had to get every single one of your fingers cut off, but one finger on each hand,
Okay.
which would you save?
Does it have to be the same finger on both hands?
No, it can be whatever you want, but you can only keep one per hand.
Okay, so I'm looking at my hands. I feel like I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna say I want a thumb because well, you know what though? A thumb doesn't
Thumbs
have
aren't
much.
quite as dexterous.
Yeah,
as
they don't have as much utility when you don't also have the other fingers with them.
Yeah,
because you can grip things, but you can also do that same motion with your other fingers,
and they're longer.
But I feel like
which one's the best for sucking? Which one tastes the best?
I feel like I'm keeping a thumb. I'm keeping my right thumb for leverage. I push a lot of things with my thumb, and I can get my whole body weight behind it like I can't on my other, more frail fingers.
Yeah. They're skinnier.
So the thumb
they don't
is
have
meaty. It's a big old meaty thumb.
It's got mass.
And then on my left hand, I want something a little bit more dexterous. And my instinct was to say my middle finger because it's the longest one, therefore I get the most biggest bang for my buck. But I can't really... I mean, if you look at what I'm trying to do here, I can't really control it and like bend it all the way in
and
like
you can't
I
get
can
it all
with
the
my
way
pointer
in.
finger. Look, my pointer finger can go all the way. It is very bendy.
It can go all the way.
It can go all the way, baby. So I feel like
does.
because of that, I'm going to say left pointer, right thumb, Papa John's.
That's good. And you can use the thumb and the pointer to like open a door.
Yes. Can't do that with another finger.
No, not as well. I'm telling you, thumbs are great for opening doors.
It's true.
And catching rides.
And right, if you're just pointing with your pointer finger, they're gonna think you're telling them go that way. Go that way.
What am I supposed to look
But
at?
if you're pointing with your thumb, they're like, I want to go that way. It's a different meaning.
It's totes diff. Well, I feel like we learned a lot about you just now. So thank you for strengthening our friendship on this off-color Mr. Rogers-esque show.
Your whales come. Your whales come.
Your whales come.
Can I give an update on something from last week? One, we've talked about our woodworkingness. I finished the main body of my entertainment center.
Yes, I forgot to respond to your texts. It looks amazing.
It's okay.
Sorry, I think I was probably doing something when you texted me, like, I don't know, working, because my job sucks. Because it makes me work. No, my job just actually sucks. I don't know. But then I forgot to text you, and I'm so sorry. And I've talked about it. I was like, Mike finished his entertainment center. But I never talked to you about it.
We also talked about my shower quite a bit, and how I felt, as a 31-year-old man, I felt inadequate, not being able to figure out how not to take a burning hot shower. I filed a maintenance request 2 days ago because I was like, it's too hot.
You only just did it?
I did. I spent 5 weeks taking burning hot showers because I figured it was me. I was like, it's something I'm doing wrong.
And whoop your ass.
It's something I'm doing wrong. So I was trying to figure it out, and then I looked up, the manufacturer user manual for that brand of whatever it's called.
I can't believe it took you that long though to even look that up.
So I filed the maintenance request, and the person came in, and they were just as stumped as I was. Like, oh, it's supposed to, C on cold, H on hot. It's supposed to be like that. And they replaced it, and the new one did the exact same thing. And it turns out, after he played with it for about 20 minutes, he figured it out. The hot water pressure in my apartment is so much stronger than the cold water pressure. So if I only have the water... Like there's the knob. We talked about this last time, but there's the knob to turn on the water, and then there's the lever to adjust the temperature.
Yes.
If I turn on the knob to turn on the water just partially, the hot water takes precedence, and it's the first thing that's out. If I turn it on all the way, it's a mixture of two. I can never get cold water. I can just get less hot water, just because the hot water is so powerful.
That is a janky ass thing for the money that you pay in that apartment.
It is janky ass, but. I mean, when am I ever going to want to take a cold shower?
You're horny and need not to be.
You're right. So
it's hot and you want not to be.
You're true. But I mean, it does get like room temperature water and a little bit of like a cooler than room temperature as well. I don't have cold water.
Well, I guess whenever the situation arises that you're horny and you need not to be, you can just put ice cubes on your willy.
I don't have ice cubes.
Okay, what the fuck?
I don't use ice cubes for literally anything. I just drink cold water straight from the fridge. I don't have an ice maker. I don't have
Brita, though?
Trays. Yes, it is a Brita.
Okay, at least it's filtered water.
Yes,
you
I'm not an
absolute
aminal.
Hound.
So yes,
Well,
the
I'm
saga
glad
of that has
somebody
come
helped
to
you
a conclusion.
figure that out.
Yep, we both figured it. You have to turn on the water all the way, which is much more water pressure than I needed. And now, in order to turn it off after I'm done showering, I have to turn it like 8 times. So,
but on the bright side, remember when you had bed bugs?
oh my God.
And you had the bites and you were so itchy, but you were like, you put the hottest water you can get on it.
That's
well,
the
you
thing.
got scalding.
Yeah. People don't know this. It's a little trick that I learned when we had bed bugs. If you ever have an itchy bitchy.
Itchy bitchy.
Any itchy bitchy. Whether it's poison ivy itchy bitchy, mosquito itchy bitchy, or bed bug itchy bitchy. If you ever have an itchy bitchy, don't scratch it. Don't put Benadryl on it. Get really hot water. And put hot water on it. You can do it under the faucet. If your body doesn't easily fit under a faucet, you can do it in the shower. But get hot water, get used to that, turn it slightly hotter, get used to that, get it slightly hotter, get used to that until you can go as hot as you can go.
Boiling a frog.
And then you're good for about 24 hours. It's wonderful.
I get it. Like when I shave my legs just get so freaking itchy. I don't know what it is, but they get so itchy. So I'm like, oh yeah. I get in the shower, turn it on real hot because I'm a woman and I love a hot shower anyway. And I'm just like, oh, thanks, Mike. Thank you for this titty bit of information.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, America.
Yeah, it's timeless, America. All right. What say I scratch my nose?
You got itchy bitchy, run your nose underwater. Snort boiling water.
Scalding water. Oh, yeah, that's good. It's time for a little bit of healthy competition. I don't remember the last game we played, but it was way back when I lived in Chicago and you lived in Charlotte, North Carolina. It was Baseball Boys. That's right. It was. Well, we all know that I think Mike won that one.
I think so. Is it weird that baseball is not also called b-ball? Like if you say, I'm going to go play some b-ball, everyone's like, of course he means basketball. It's not
also, why
baseball?
do you say F-ball? I'm going to play some F-ball.
I do.
Or like, I'm going to go play some R-ball.
These are
That's
my words from Army, mother.
R-ball from Army. Yeah, that is weird because it's also b-ball.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel sad for baseball. But I mean, it is America's pastime. It has enough going for it.
It does. It does.
And Japan is obsessed with it. And Latin America is also obsessed with it.
They're just great at it.
I just feel like every culture loves baseball. So.
Well, not as much as they love football.
Oh, yeah.
Which is what they call F-ball. I call that
that's
shaka.
Shaka Khan. I call that Shaka Khan.
I call that Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan. Ha 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 ha. Luna. All right. This week's game is called The Real Deal.
Oh,
and
yeah.
this is from as of July 4th. Casey made this game when we were still like, oh, wait, it's the 4th of July before we were like, let's not record. It's the 4th of July. So he made this game. And these are ridiculous things that were up for sale or auction on eBay.
Yes.
And we have to guess what it was listed at.
Oh, like the bidding starting price?
Yeah.
Okay,
yep.
not the buy it now price.
Well, some of them are buy it now.
Okay.
Like some of them didn't have a bidding. So essentially it's whatever the starting price is, whether or not you could bid on it, or it was just like, I'm selling it for this.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
And this is one where we can both play. The answer is below each question that Casey has written out, but it's highlighted in black. Over black letters. So I'll just have to highlight it so I can see what the answer is.
Okay.
When the time comes. Ha ha! Are you ready? Are you ready, kids? Spaghetti! Okay, there are 8 rounds. Okay, so the first... Sorry, I just read something. It's funny. We're going to laugh. Okay, so the first up for auction or buy. We're just going to say they were all up for auction. I don't know if that's the case.
Okay.
But the first up for auction was an item called Just Us Heroes. It's a Thong action figure.
A Thong action figure.
A Thong action figure.
Okay.
And the description, it was described as one of a kind bootleg toy. Packaging features a real lame-ass, in quotes, thing rip-off into a Speedo. I think this is Casey's description. A real lame-ass thing rip-off in a Speedo.
Wait, is it a rip-off of the thing?
No, I think the thing rips off and it shows the thong.
Okay. So it's not...
I think that's what he's getting at.
It's not Thing from Fantastic Four, the guy made of rocks.
Oh, that would be great. Okay. No, it's just an object, I guess, is what the thing is. Maybe he didn't know what it was either. Okay. That's why it's a thing. And then it says, the label says, world's, in quote, greatest, strongest chest. When he has arrived, the bad guys choose leave. So we have to guess what that was listed for.
Okay, that's the information we have to go on.
Yep.
What is Thong? Is Thong? Oh no, it is. It is. Thong is the ripoff name of Thing.
Oh,
it's the off-brand name for Thing. Okay. So it's like, this is Thong action figure.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's what he was saying. Packaging is a real lame-ass Thing ripoff in a Speedo. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay, this all makes more sense to me now. Okay, so it's a ripoff of Thing that says, world's, in quotes, greatest, strongest chest. When he is arrived, the bad guys choose leave.
Strongest chest. Well, strongest chest raises up the value quite significantly. Yeah, because that's a real deal that you got there.
It's a real deal, Evander Holyfield. I also love that they put in quotes greatest, like world's greatest. That's so stupid.
Okay, so it's an action figure. Does it mention how tall it is?
It does not.
Okay. Well, I will assume that it's like, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 inches tall.
Yeah. I was imagining, I don't know, because not all action figures are as big as that. What was that in
G.I. Joe? Are you thinking G.I. Joe size?
Well, I was thinking like in that Christmas movie with Arnold and Sinbad. Turbo Man, like like a foot tall.
Yeah,
that's what I was imagining. But no, you're right. It's probably smaller. Action figures tend to be like small.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, here's. Do I start or do you start?
You can start this. I think maybe we go back and forth, but I think you start as the guest.
For Thong, I'm gonna say. Opening price was $7.49.
Like $7.49?
$7.49 for Thong action figure.
I'm gonna guess $10.99.
Oh.
All right, and he even put together the thing, and he put all the commands and the equations in, so that so that it adds it up for us, and then tells us how all wrong we were. All right, are we ready?
Spaghetti.
Okay. Oh.
Your face.
He must have updated this. Okay, he updated this. And this is the only one he updated. I forgot. He did say he updated one when we thought we were going to have a game last week, but then he didn't update any of the other ones. So this is what it sold for. So we got tricked on this one because I didn't know it. I didn't know. But he says, "Aw, beans. If Jesse had hosted this game like 2 weeks ago, you could have bought this. But it sold at auction for $630.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Why?
Oh, wow.
Okay. Now I have to look up Thong action figure. Is this like a real life? Now I'm just getting women's lingerie. Is this a real life, like actual parody, or is this something like a knockoff toy?
I think it's a knockoff toy.
Oh, now I'm getting Thong doll clothes, and these dolls are so creepy looking. Oh my god. Ew.
Let's see. I googled Thong action figure eBay. Just Us Heroes. Oh, okay. It's Just Us. Oh my gosh. It's a Thong ripoff. Google Just Us Heroes Thong action figure eBay.
Oh my god. $630. Oh my god.
That is ridiculous.
That cartoon of him has a bulge.
He's got a big bulge.
Yeah.
The action figure doesn't so much.
Yeah.
This makes me feel like I could sell some stuff that's stupid.
Okay, now I have to look up what is Just Us action, like Just Us Heroes.
Yeah,
is that
was
like
that
a real...
Was that a show?
A superhero role-playing game in which young heroes fight villains, save lives, and try to figure out who they are. Noble Paragons, Dark Avengers, or just regular kids trying to get a date for prom?
Why is that guy called Thong? It's for kids. Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh, man. All right. Well, we both are really doing poorly.
Hold on. These are DC. These are official DC collectibles.
What?
The dumb just keep getting dumber. This is a product description for Alfred E. Newman as the Flash action figure. It says from the manufacturer, the dumb just keep getting dumber with the return of the Just Us League of Stupid Heroes, featuring Mad Magazine icon Alfred E. Newman in classic Justice League costumes. Oh.
That's why it's called Just Us Heroes, like justice.
Yeah. Just Us Thong. No, now it's just still thongs.
So they've got there. You can get the Mad TV guy. You know that goofy head that they had as like their logo, as all of them. Oh, that's who Alfred Newman is.
Yeah. Although this Just Us Heroes Thong seems to be unrelated to that.
I think that whoever is selling it must have called it that. Yeah. Or does it actually... No, it says Just Us Heroes on it. It's just a different thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like the Mad TV guy at all.
No. I think... this is Obvious Plant. Yes, Obvious Plant does really stupid... Look up Obvious Plant. This is their shtick. It's supposed to be funny, stupid stuff. At the bottom, it says, a fun product that child will not against.
They sell an action figure for $20 just called Leg, just leg. And and then it says, it is a man leg. Includes foot. And it's just an action hero. It's just an action figure leg by itself.
Yes. I totally forgot. So there's King of the Hill one. Let's see. Obvious Plant, King of the Hill. There's one, and it yes, okay. So these are so good. I forgot all about Obvious Plant.
Listen to this. There is a comic book called Mr. Nipples Comic. And for $90, you can get a Mr. Nipples action figure, which is just a bare-chested guy in underwear with a bunch of nipples all over his body.
Oh, that sounds like my nightmare.
A pen that is for writing just curse words only. And on the packaging, it just says, shit, fuck, cock, hell, ass.
So you can get a King of the Hill, like a barbecue set. It's a toy, so it's like little plastic things. And it says, Kind of the Hill, Honks set, instead of Hank. But then it says, that boy is white.
Oh my God. They sell a crystal for $58 just called bitch crystals for bad bitches only.
How did this sell for $630?
They sell a package of little tiny action figures that are maybe a half an inch big each, just called Dead Birds.
Oh
They
my
are all
gosh.
died. Even this
They
one.
all died.
For $55.
Oh my gosh. You can get, oh my gosh. Okay, are you familiar with the Paul Rudd internet video where he sits down and is like, load up whatever, and he's like, and the computer, it's like pictures, it's him, and he's like dancing, and then the computer's like generating new whatever, and it's like Tane, and he's like, is there a way to generate a nude Tane? Well, you can get a Tane action figure.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Oh, this is good. You can you can get a mug that's basically Snoopy, but it says Snappy.
These are just they're so expensive. There's a My First Kiss practice lips. And it's just the mouth and nose like in silicone maybe or something like that, or plastic, but it's 70 doll hairs.
Those must be ones that you can't buy anymore. Because, like, I've seen them sold at some places, so I guess if you can buy them, I mean, they're still overpriced. But the ones you can still get, I think, aren't quite as ridiculous.
There's Covered in Spiders Man, and it's Spider-Man just with a bunch of little spiders all over him.
You can buy... They sell soiled sheets. And it says, once again, it appears I have shit the bed. And it says, well, I've done it again. Messed everything up. Get it together, amigo. Come on.
Okay, this is the last one, and then we have to get on to it. But they're for $425. I think you're right, just because this one also says sold out. For $425, there's a package. You get 5 identical-looking mallard ducks that look like they're maybe an inch tall. And it's 5 ducks that are all named Matthew. And there's an asterisk on Matthew. It says, hours of Matthews, 0 Gregs. And at the bottom, the asterisk says, may contain Janine.
This is so stupid.
This is wonderful.
Obvious Plant is amazing.
I'm going to bookmark this site so that I can make something out of it. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to make something out of this site.
Something, yeah. You're on their actual website?
Yeah, obviousplant.myshopify.com.
I love Obvious Plant. I'm so glad this brought Obvious Plant back into our lives, or my life and all of your lives. Okay, are you ready for round 2?
Spaghetti.
All right. Haunted dolls, active, metaphysical primrose. And then he wrote, this is in quotes, so this must be from the website. It says, Promise is a sweet and dainty soul who passed tragically when she was trampled by her neighbor's horse. Promise was only 5 at the time and had been playing hide-and-go-seek at the time. She was hiding behind the stabled when the horse got spooked her. By the time her family found her, it was too late. And then Casey says, my favorite part is her name is Primrose in the title and Promise in the description. Okay, so we can buy, it's a doll haunted by her, I think is what we're getting at.
Okay.
I'm going to guess like 1,000, 1,000. It's a haunted by a metaphysical ghost.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna guess $1,012.
This might come to bite me in the ass, but we're guessing on intro price, right? Where did this start?
Yeah,
not necessarily where it ended up.
Where it ended up.
I'm gonna say $48, and this will be the question between you and I that will determine who wins this based on how
it will
off
make
we are.
or break us.
Yes.
All right, are you ready?
Yes, spaghetti.
Okay, let's see. Fuck.
What was it?
It says, want to stare into this bad doll's vacant eyes? Bidding starts at $30.
Yeah!
I want to know.
Yeah.
You bastard man. I want to know. I wonder if I can Google this and see what it sold for. Let's see. No, I forget I'm on an Apple computer and I can't Control C.
Command C, bruh.
Yeah.
Command.
I'm so bad. No, mother fudge. Hold on. We're getting there. Hello?
Hi.
My name is Turtle Powers. Okay, on eBay. Okay, here we go. No, this isn't it. I feel like we can't find it anymore.
What was Primrose Haunted Doll?
Yeah, it's Haunted Doll's Active Metaphysical Primrose is what it's... how Casey listed it.
Haunted Doll's Night Horse Highly Active Metaphysical.
That's probably it, because it's the horse.
Vessel Doll, not clown. This is for Vessel Doll, not clown.
Not
Highly
clown.
active metaphysical vessel doll. Not clown. Message me per my eBay listing. Description has to be as bland as possible. They don't believe in paranormal. See details on eBay.
People just got dolls and are selling them.
This one must be different because this one's actually it's a horse. It's like a knight, like a pawn, like a chess piece horse, but it's sold for $26.
These things aren't haunted. Oh, man. Reserved Isabel, 322, Primrose Haunted Doll. Is this it? I don't know. It just... Man, I wanted to know what it sold for. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Okay, well... So, you are $640.51 off of the correct amount. I'm $1,601.01 off. Ouch. Ooh. Okay. Are you ready for number 3?
Spaghetti.
A blade of grass. And the description is, you are purchasing a blade of grass. Yes. A quantity purchase of 1 equates to a single blade. 2021 blades available. There are, and then Casey says, there are 3,166 reviews, 100% positive feedback. Oh, this is good. Sorry, I accidentally started reading the next one. I gotta stop. Okay, what do we think this one sold for?
A single blade of grass.
Yep.
Oh my God. I'm gonna say it needs to be more than you would think, but low enough that thousands of people would have bought it and left good reviews.
Like 5?
Just as a joke.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say it started as $1.50.
$1.50?
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like $5. That's probably too much, but okay. Are you ready?
Spaghetti.
Let's see. Man, you're good at this. Casey says, a single blade of grass could maybe get lost in the mail if you buy it now for $1.23.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You're only 27 cents off.
That's right. That's right.
That's
right.
tits.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
All right. Are you ready for round 4?
Spaghetti. What?
I don't know what this is. Okay, so it's 3 packs of
cigarettes.
Imitation. Pardon?
Nothing. Keep going.
3 packs of imitation semen gobblegoo. All 3 formulas, sampler.
All 3 formulas? So it's a sample kit of imitation semen.
Probably by a company called Gobblegoo. Or maybe the product is called Gobblegoo, and it's imitation semen. All 3 formulas.
Okay, continue.
And the description, Gobblegoo is an inexpensive, fun, and entertaining bedroom novelty to have some creative adventures with. It in no way has any, in quotes, aroma associated with it. In parentheses, very, very costly if we did. Nor do we claim it is, in quotes, exactly like semen. It does look and taste similar on different levels and kicks it for pictures. And
Kicks
roll
it for pictures.
And kicks it for pictures and role or game playing. It is a product you need to cook, as described, and best used that day or night. We, in parentheses, my wife and I, have been using it and still do for more than 15 years and still come up with new ways to, in quotes, play involving gobblegoo.
What? Okay, does it say how a sampler? It's a sampler of 3 different types.
Of
you
3
say
formulas.
how much it makes?
No.
Because they say you have to cook it.
Yeah, it doesn't say. I imagine one load.
I used this analogy, this volume analogy earlier today for jizz. one Barbie-sized bowl full of jizz.
A Barbie-sized bowl. Oh, God, I'm going to throw up. Semen is so...
Before we answer this, can we brainstorm? What are the uses? If someone were to buy this gobbledygook, what are the use cases for this?
Superman.
I'm sorry, what?
Superman that hoe. It's like when you come on her back and then throw the sheet on it. Come on their back. It doesn't have to be a her. And then throw a sheet on them and it sticks to them. That's what that song Superman that hoe is about.
I'm just now putting it in my brain that like there are people who might want semen who don't have the capability to produce semen. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe a lesbian couple would like to know what it's like to Superman their hoe.
But some people might just have a kink involving semen too. You never know. If you can think of it, there's a kink for it.
Yeah. I wonder if this might be a legitimate like actual market that is out there that I didn't realize it. Transgender people who maybe have the surgery and now like have a penis for the first time can't produce semen.
Yeah, that's true.
I wonder if there are like I guess this is just like people when they orgasm, they'll just like, oh, hold on, I've got a cup of this. Let me throw it at you.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know how that works.
But you gotta think if this is a serious, like not meant to be a funny thing, like this specific brand of it, it wouldn't be named gobblegoo. Like gobble it, like it's goo you gobble.
Oh gosh,
I don't know. But maybe it is. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sure there is an actual market for this, and this person and their wife have been doing this for 15 years.
If people are really turned on by jism and they don't have the ability to produce it, or they don't produce enough, then I could definitely see. Or maybe they want to make a bukkake style video, but they don't have the friends for it.
But or maybe they're like, I don't want to share. You know?
There you go.
So you can still make a bukkake.
So they film themselves JoJoing on them, and they just Photoshop their own penis 7 times on it with more of this homemade jism. Okay.
Well, if that were the case, I would just record myself ejaculating and then take that clip and just put that over, like, oh, no, my penis is over here. But it's the same. It's the same one. Oh, no, I'm over here.
But you have to have more jism every single time. And the jism has to actually, like, conform to the folds of their face. And pool in the right areas and fall in the right areas. And so...
bukkake is...
It is a thing. It is a thing.
It is a thing that makes me feel gross because I hate semen.
What do you think this prefabricated semen goes for?
I feel like it can't be too expensive because you cook it and presumably you use it and it's done.
Yeah.
So it can't be that expensive. You have to use it that
same day, and so you can't like put it in Tupperware in the fridge.
And then microwave it
for this turkey sandwich.
and then microwave it to a perfect 98.6. I hate semen. I'm like getting gaggy. I'm gonna guess like $11.59.
$11.59 because you're right. It's a sampler platter. That's a safe bet. Like $4 per type of jism.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, and if it's a sampler, it's usually probably a little bit of each.
Yeah.
It's not a lot.
You're not getting a whole bottle or whatever.
I'm going to say $9.72. $9.72. Yeah.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep. Hit me with it.
You beat me.
Yeah.
Casey says, hate yourself and your life choices with this packet of fake jizz for $9.99.
Yes!
You're great at this. Again, you were 27 cents off, just like last time.
27, that's right, baby, that's right.
Ooh, that must mean that is when you peaked. It's all downhill from here.
Oh my God.
What? You peaked?
9 times 3. Sorry, 9 times 3 is 27.
Yeah.
27 cents off. The number 723 has been like my... It's, you know, like Jim Carrey's 23, where he's obsessed with the number 23? A step below that in obsession is the number 723 for me. Like, anytime when I was younger, I needed to think, oh, what's a wild, crazy, large number I could think of? It's always 723. And then occasionally, that number will pop up in my life.
What does that mean? What's going to happen to you, Mike? Are you going to die in a mysterious fire?
That's exactly right.
I'm just kidding. If it happens, it's not mysterious. Our planet's on fire.
Literally, my state is on fire. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I don't even know what round 5 is, but I'm going to read it to you.
How many rounds are there?
8.
Okay.
So we've got an emoji of a slice of pizza. Then in all caps, pizza pan. And then an emoji of 2 eighth notes. Not is that what that is? Like when it's like this connected to this?
It's 2 eighth notes.
Yeah, 2 eighth notes. God, my gosh, it's been a while. 2 eighth notes, and then in all caps it says Rustef, which is Rustef.
Okay.
And then
so pizza slice, pizza pan, eighth notes, Rustef.
And then the emoji of the dancing man in like the 1950s or whatever outfit, you know, like
one of the
that John
sexiest
Travolta
emojis.
movie.
Yeah. Disco.
And then in all disco, yeah. And then in all caps it says Elvis image. So interesting. And then the description of it is made a pizza, scrubbed the pan, flipped it over, and saw Elvis. It's Rust. And then Casey says, is it Rust? It's Rust. Okay, this person's ridiculous and had to have listed this thing for a stupid price, but a stupid price that he could still potentially make money on.
It has to be at least the price of the pan, because it is Pan Plus now. It has been blessed with a rusty image of Elvis.
It's Pan Plus. Papa John's.
So it has to at least be, what is that? What does a pizza pan cost? $10? $15?
It's a banana, Michael.
I'm gonna assume this pizza pan is not expensive, because they let it rust and obviously didn't care about it, and they cooked a pizza on it. It's like, okay, so it's probably not expensive. So I'm gonna say it started at $12. This image of Elvis brings it up to $21.30.
$21.30. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 25 even, so I'm gonna stick with that.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Spaghetti.
Mike says, nope. You're Mike.
Nope.
Casey says, don't scrub away the king from this bad boy. Otherwise, you just spent $10 on a pan from eBay.
Wow. Only $10.
Only
that pan
10.
must have been in bad shape. Oh, I guess it was rusty.
And also, it probably did not look like Elvis. All right. Round 6. Are you ret spaghetti?
Ret spaghetti.
Okay. A Whirlpool 2005 sticker vinyl decal 4-pack.
Okay.
And then it says, Casey wrote, I think, the reviews are in, and most people on eBay are fine with these stickers with the Whirlpool Appliances logo. Somebody commented, I was hoping they would look a little more upscale, like the ones on new appliances. These are just flat stickers that look outdated. Another comment, I like them. So what are these gonna cost? I don't know. I feel like $6.
It's a 4-pack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we know how large the stickers are?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately. I'm gonna guess like $6.85.
Okay. I assume these are for like if you are restoring a washing machine or a Whirlpool dryer or something like that, and you want to put a new looking sticker on it. It's all gross and peeling off and stuff like that. Because I did the same thing for my Game Boys, so I bought replacement vinyl stickers for the Game Boy logos and all that stuff. So those were like $3, or unless you got the really high quality vinyl ones, which were like $10 or $11 each. So I'm going to say a 4-pack of Whirlpool. There's probably not a lot of demand for Whirlpool ones, but there were probably a lot of demand for Game Boy. I'm going to say $7.45.
$7.45?
Yep.
All right. I don't know. I just like to imagine people really love Whirlpool and just collect Whirlpool memorabilia.
Like when you used to do that with your folders in school, and you would have stickers all over it. So
Yep.
The one kid who like, I can't afford it. Smiley face stickers or unicorns or dragons, and I just put Whirlpool stickers on.
Whirlpool. It's Whirlpool. Gosh. All right. Are you spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
Ooh, you bastard. You bastard. With free shipping, you can snag a pack of these dumb stickers for only $7.64.
Yes!
I hate how good you are at this. You were 19 cents off. I was 79 cents off. All right, are you ready?
Spaghetti.
Oh my gosh, this is the dumbest. Okay. A bottle of air from Indiana. The picture of a mostly cleaned out bottle of Pepsi. And the description and the description is, it's good quality air. This is so stupid. Okay.
From Indiana. Do we know what city in Indiana?
Air.
If it's Gary, Indiana, I'm not interested.
It is not quality, and it smells like farts. Oh, man. I don't even know.
That's it. That's all we have to go on?
That's all we have.
Okay. Do we know the size of the Pepsi bottle?
No.
Okay.
We don't know any of the specifics.
I'm gonna say $3.79.
$3.79. I'm gonna guess $9.99.
Whoa, high roller.
Yep, $9.99. 99.
9.
9. I'm a German now. Are you ready?
Ready.
What?
What?
Waste your zenny, whatever that means, on this stupid fucking thing for $100.
Heilige Scheiße.
Das Deutsche Bahn. Oh, man.
$100. Oh, my God.
I mean, you're still doing better than me by almost $1,000, so.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. $100 for Indiana Air?
I no way somebody bought that. No way.
I don't know. Maybe they did. People are stupid.
They are.
Oh, excuse this yawn. Okay, round 8. I know. Yeah, I passed it off to
Final round. This is your chance to win $1,000 back.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Cheeto-shaped penis balls. Perfect humor oddity.
Okay.
And the description is, Cheeto-shaped penis and balls, rare, perfect shape, collectible, humor, oddity, in all caps, mint. Condition is new. Casey says, glad dude stated that condition is new because I ain't want no used Cheeto penis.
I'm thrown off by this title as to whether or not we have a real life penis and balls that are shaped like a Cheeto, or a Cheeto that is shaped like penis and balls, because he has said Cheeto shaped balls and penis. Right?
Yeah. Whoever listed this listed it very, very weirdly. I think, and I only think it's because I know there is demand on eBay for Cheetos shaped like things. Look it up. It is insane. And they sell for a lot of money. I think this is a Cheeto shaped like a penis and balls.
Okay.
Perfect humor oddity.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know.
I almost looked it up because I wanted to see what it looked like, but I realized that
we'll
would spoil it.
We'll have to look it up after. I don't even know. I have no idea. What do we do? What do we do in a situation like
$35.
This?
That's what I'm saying.
35? All right,
in order to catch up, you have to guess $1,035 and just hope that it's that.
Oh, man. I'm going to guess... Man, $1,035. I know it's not it, but I don't know what to guess, and we go big, right? Are you ready?
Ready.
Let the bidding start at $500 fucking dollars.
Whoa. Okay, Cheeto shaped. What do they specifically call it? Cheeto shaped balls.
Cheeto shaped penis balls.
Penis balls.
Perfect humor oddity.
Perfect humor oddity.
I still lost by like 1,000 points.
Oh my god. Okay, first of all, yeah, that's pretty funny. It looks like a penis and balls. It's right next to a Stewie shot glass from. That is accurate. But
oh my god!
The buy it now price is $5,000.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, that's awesome. 56 people are watching this post. That's amazing.
Just Google or like search on here Cheetos. Or even better, just look at the options it's giving you up top and down below. Yeah. Like a Cheeto shaped like a revolver for $200.
Cheeto shaped guns. There's like a whole list of like 8 of them for $200.
Oh my gosh.
Cheeto shaped like a muscular leg.
Flaming hot Cheeto shaped Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of a kind. Do you want to guess what the buy it now price is?
I'm on it right now. It's $20,000.
$20,000.
I'm not gonna lie, that is impressive though. I mean, that is a form of Cheeto that is rarely seen when it has that many branches to it and it's that ripped.
You can get people are a Cheeto shaped like Statue of Liberty, $200. Rare collectible Tyrion Lannister shaped jalapeno Cheeto, $175.
Looks fucking nothing like him.
It doesn't look like anything.
One of a kind Cheetos, Jesus holding a baby in the sky.
Cheeto walking animal, cat, dog, buffalo, full body with head. And that is going for 1,100. Oh, no, wait. With head, legs, feet, tail. Rare.
That's awesome.
Yeah. For $200, a rare collectible crunchy original Cheeto shaped like a mustache. Internet friends, you guys have to get on this and take a look. Oh, it's shaped like a Halloween mustache. Well, that makes it all worth it. So stupid.
Now I'm looking at this eBay thing for Snickers pods. Rare and exotic pods Snickers 2-pack. What are Snickers pods? I can buy it now for $23.99, and part of me wants to because I've never heard of them before.
I've never. Is it like a Tide Pod?
Rare and exotic Snickers 2-pack. Condition is new, unopened. What are Snickers pods? Should I get this? And now I have to just Google Snickers pods.
Yeah, that's what I've just done. It's Australian.
It's Snickers an
Australian
pods. They have Mars. They have s'mores pods.
Ooh, Australia knows what's up.
A crunchy wafer biscuit with luscious caramel topped with a generous helping of smooth, rich chocolate. So it's like it's a wafer bowl filled with Snicker shit and chocolate. That looks good.
Ooh.
You can get it. Here's the thing, though. You can get it for $6.75 on the AustralianFoodShop.com.
Yep. Well, and apparently they've made it into a cereal as well. Or maybe this person just made it a cereal, just put a bunch in a bowl and put milk on them.
I'm going to see what other types of pods are out there, and I'm buying some pods right now.
Get
Mars,
them.
there's Twix. Jinx, you owe me a blowy.
Blow yourself.
Yeah, so Mars, Twix, Snickers. I'm getting one Twix, and I'm getting one Snickers.
You can get mint. What's their website?
Okay. The AustralianFoodShop.com.
What's the shipping on that going to be?
Shipping cost is $9.
That's
if I
worth
add
it.
an additional 0.02 kilograms to my cart for the same flat shipping price. Okay, hold on. Let me add. I don't know what a Mars bar is, but I'm going to add that to my cart.
They're good.
Too,
It's airy chocolate. It's got like air holes in it.
I don't understand. Shipping just went from $9 to $13. Now it says add an additional 0.29 to your cart for the same flat shipping price.
Maybe whatever you put in there was more than whatever the kilograms were. I don't know.
Weight includes product and packaging. What is going on? Okay, is this worth $33.25 to get a package of Twix, Snickers, and Mars?
Yeah.
No, I'm
going to
take out the Mars. I'm going to take out the Mars, but I will do $22.49 for the Snickers and the Twix.
Oh my gosh. And in Australia or in your other countries, they call like gummy candies lollies.
Yeah.
And so you can buy Snakes Alive gummies. It's just like gummy snakes.
10 to 19 business days for standard shipping. Are these shits going to be melty as fuck by the time they get to me?
Hopefully not. They'll be in a box. You know, if they get melty, they'll still taste good. Or you could leave a bad review. And that'll teach them.
All right, proceed to checkout. Check out as guest, please, if that's an option. Nope.
You got to make a... That's annoying.
Yeah. All right, I'll leave the page up. I'll do that after the podcast.
You're going to have to report back on this.
I will. Oh, Pork
We're
Chop
all really
in the chat.
interested in it. Hi, Pork Chop!
I don't know who that is that you've put a little emote in there, but I see some cool ice fire. Maybe it was a reference to Game of Thrones when I brought up Mr. Lannister.
I brought him up.
I brought him up on the Cheetos.
No, I brought him up.
Bet you won't.
Make it out. Make it out with who?
There you go. Nailed that one.
Oh, jeez. All right, let's make our way downtown, walking past to the topics of discussion. Last week, we talked about what we've been up to, and you learned all about our lives.
Mm-hmm,
we updated you, and now you're updated. And this week, Mike brought us 2 topics. Why don't you tell us what we're going to discuss today?
Jesse, I would love to know about your movie-going ritual. Theaters are opening back up. Box office is booming. We got movies coming out left and right. Out your asshole.
Check your asshole.
Check your asshole. So it has been really great for me to be able to get back to the theaters, feel that little bit of excitement again, sit in a Dolby Cinema, enjoy a nice blockbuster film. And so I have a couple of like things that I do every time that I see a movie. And I'm just curious, what are your rituals? I just want to walk through. What do you do? How do you prepare for a movie that you're going to go see? What do you do once you get there? What do you do when you get to your seat? How do you enjoy it? What do you do after?
Well, I put pants on.
Ooh, nice. That's hot. That's hot.
And then I make sure I've got a shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
Usually a bra and underwear.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Depending on the season, I might wear an open-toe shoe. But if I'm not, then I would put some socks on. And then whatever pair of shoes I decide.
Nice.
And then
you are speaking from past experience because have you seen a movie in your new climate?
No. Not yet.
Okay.
Not in the theater. Not in the theater.
Theater.
And then I go to the movie theater.
Okay.
And then I'll buy my ticket if I haven't already bought my ticket. You know, because sometimes you've got the app.
Sure.
And you just put it in there. But other times you don't have the app, or it's like, let's just go. And then you buy it. And then, you know, then I go and they do my ticket and I get in. And then I'm like, well, I have to pee. I always pee first. Always make sure you pee first. You know what they say?
ABC.
Always be peeing before you go into the movie theater because you're probably going to have to pee when you're in there anyway. And this is one less pee you're going to have to do during the movie. So pee before the movie so that you only have to pee once during the movie, hopefully, unless you've drank too much or you got a soda that's too big and your bladder can't hold it. That's what they say.
That is exactly what they say.
So yeah, I always pee first. And then, you know, sometimes I want a snack, sometimes I don't. Usually I like a good sour candy. You know, I love a good Sour Patch Kid at the movie theater. I'll enjoy a good chocolate. I love a good, like a frozen Junior Mint. Love those. Love them. So I'll get those. Maybe let's say I'm getting those and they're cold and they're delicious.
Do you go to a theater that has cold Junior Mints?
Well, not anymore, but there was the one in Chicago that I forget the name of at Clark and Diversity.
Oh, Diversity. Yeah, Diversity. Yeah, that was the Century Cinema.
Yeah, the Century. They had cold ones. They refrigerated them. But, you know, I like to get like a Sour Patch Kid or some sort of a candy that's not a chocolate. But then I also like chocolate. So maybe sometimes I'll get two. And I'll get a candy one and a chocolate candy one. And sometimes I'll even get popcorn. But I only get popcorn if I'm with somebody who's like, let's get popcorn. Because otherwise I'm not really going to get popcorn. It's not my thing.
Sure.
And then, you know, you get in, you sit. I like to move my feet around to see if the floor's sticky. I like to know the stickiness of the floor around me.
Sorry, I want to pause real quick. I know that I asked you this a little bit prematurely, but I want you to know that this site has a chocolate disclaimer.
It has a chocolate disclaimer?
Yes.
What does it say? What's the
disclaimer?
disclaimer?
Australian food shop cannot be held responsible for the melting of any products while in transit. All of our products are carefully packed in an air-conditioned facility. However, once they are with the couriers, we unfortunately have no control over them.
Yep.
There are no refunds. I'm still getting them.
Yeah, I think you should.
I've literally already filled out all the information. Now I have to just check that I read the chocolate disclaimer.
Did you read the chocolate disclaimer? That's amazing. Yes. I love it. But yes, I like to make sure the floor isn't too sticky. Or if it is sticky, I just like to know about it, you know?
Right. You don't want to go into a mystery stickiness.
Exactly. And I also like to sit either in front of the bar area, you know, not bar like drink bar, but, you know, the bars where there aren't a seat, but there's like the handle bar thingies.
Like that a railing.
Yeah, railing. That's the word I couldn't find. Or just not have anybody in front of me because I like to put my feet up. And I just don't want anybody in front of me getting in my way, harshing my mellow. You know? I often like to bring a sweatshirt or something kind of snuggly because I love a good cold movie theater. So I just really thoroughly enjoy a cozy, comfy movie experience. And then I think that's really it as far as the things that I always do and that I'm like, I have to have this. Yeah. I like to sit in the middle. You know, I don't like sitting off to the side. Although with Casey, he also has to pee all the time and always just wants to sit to the side. But these are the sacrifices you make when you're in love.
With an older man.
You'll learn about sacrifices, Mike, when you find someone worth sacrificing for.
I might.
You might have?
I might have to start sacrificing myself.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm also becoming an older man. And out of the last 4 movies I've seen in the theater, I've had to pee in the middle of 3 of them.
Your bladder doesn't hold it anymore.
My bladder, which lives in my balls, does not hold my pee well enough anymore.
Pee is stored in the balls.
Pee is stored in the balls.
Casey and I have a joke about that. I don't know where it came from. I think it came from his life previously. But pee is stored in the balls.
We spent, I had a text message thread with Brent in our chat right now, and Matt and Dallas and Holden this morning. We spent about a half an hour talking about where pee is stored and how it's stored in the balls. No, it's not. It's stored in the bladder, but the bladder's in the balls.
No, it's stored in the balls.
Yeah.
Everybody who says it's not stored in the balls, it's in the balls. And it's not in the bladder. It's just in the balls. The semen is stored elsewhere.
Yes.
Or the sperms.
Sperms
the swimmers.
And the semen. The water
swimmers.
smackers.
La, 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 la. Yeah, that's really about it for me.
That's
as
it?
far as that goes.
Here's mine. It starts with a whim. I think of a movie and I'm like, you know what? Let's go see that movie. When's it playing? Ooh, is it out this weekend? Do I see it on a Thursday night? Is it a movie that I'm deeply looking forward to? I am an AMC A-lister. I don't want to brag, but that means I'm rich.
What is it? $20 a month?
It's $20 a month. I get to see 3 movies a month, or 3 movies a week. So yeah, I'm an AMC man. Also, after going to a Dolby Cinema, I am a convert. Seeing movies in a regular theater is like, it's a trash experience for me now. I hate it. Whenever I have to see an indie film, and it's just like, I go to a theater.
What's that? What, the A24? A24.
Yeah, an incredible studio.
Yes.
Anytime I go see one of theirs and it's not in a Dolby Cinema, which is very rarely in a Dolby Cinema for an A24 film, I'm going to go to one of those that doesn't have the seats. It doesn't have, the Dolby Cinema has the big, like, actual wall, not just a railing, but a wall, so you can't see the people below you. You can't see the people above you. Even if they have their phones out, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I love that.
So, anytime I go there, I'm just like, what is it? It's a tiny screen. You can't, there's no subwoofer in the seat. You can't, so I'm a convert.
The seats are small, and you're like...
Yeah. So I'm a convert of Dolby Cinema. So I think I'll be staying with AMC for the rest of my life. And I will be an A-lister forever, for life. So here, that's my traditional how I start. I get a whim, I look for it in my nearby theater, the AMC Saratoga 14. I always choose Dolby if that is an option. If Dolby is not an option, or if the movie was filmed in IMAX, like actually filmed in IMAX, not just retrofitted to put it in an IMAX ratio, then I will go see it at the San Francisco Metreon Theater, which is one of the top 3 largest IMAX screens in the world.
Ooh, not to brag about its penis
not to
size, but it's got a big penis.
It does. And that's where all the pee is stored, in its big penis.
Oh, it's stored in the penis now.
Yes. So that's where that starts. But because I save so much money as an AMC A-lister every single month with all the films that I see, it also includes getting refreshments every single time. That's where they make their money off of me now, and I'm happy to do it to keep the theaters alive.
But you also get discounted refreshments, don't you?
You don't. Well, you do get upgraded to a large size popcorn and large size drink at no extra cost, so that saves you like, I think, 40 cents on both.
Almost $1.
Yeah, it costs you, I think, $8 instead of $8.49 or something like that for a drink.
Yeah. Yep.
So I will always get a Mellow Yellow Zero.
Yep, that sounds like you.
It's from that freestyle machine. Not a big fan of the freestyle machines, but it's the only place I've literally ever seen Mellow Yellow Zero. And
those
I always put the little orange or the strawberry orange. You're right. And there's always somebody who's like, I'm going to get root beer. Here's the thing about root beer at a fountain drink machine. If you're one of those fucking assholes who drinks root beer out of a fountain machine, just know that you are making everyone else taste root beer, because root beer is never popular enough to get its own spout. It's always a shared spout with, like, I don't know, the lemonade and the water and the Baja Blast Zero, or at Jersey Mike's, it's the Mountain Dew, the Diet Mountain Dew.
You should just do what I do, which is push it and let a little bit run out.
I do. I sit there and I hold it for about 2 seconds, and it's still there. All you fuckers who just have to have your nasty ass pennies in fucking battery acid tasting root beer, you spoil it for the rest of us. I
like a good root beer, but I don't drink it often, and I don't drink it fountain.
It's disgusting.
Also, Yes, it's gonna taste really bad when it's mixed in. You have like the essence of it and whatever else. It's like no.
Not a fan.
Gross.
If it is, I will say like 50%. So moving on from the drink, I always get a Mellow Yellow Zero. If it is a true cheat day, there will be Reese's Pieces involved. I will order the Reese's Pieces from the man or woman or person behind the counter. They will provide me with my libation and my Reese's Pieces, and I will be on my merry way.
On your way.
Here's the thing about food. If you get food, you are required to eat it before the movie starts.
Okay. You mean like nachos or something? Or is that inclusive
nachos,
of popcorn
Reese's
and
Pieces,
everything?
Popcorn, whatever you get. If it is still in your lap when the movie starts, you are required to pour it on the ground. You have done it wrong. So I always eat it before the movie starts because if you get there during the previews or God forbid as the movie starts or later, you fucked up and you've ruined the experience for everyone.
Yeah. And including yourself because you missed out on the previews. That's half the fun.
And that's where you eat your food.
Yeah. You're going to starve now. You don't get dinner.
That's what you get. And then I get to my chair. I always bring little napkins from the concession area because the little, I sit in the Dolby Cinema chairs. They have the recline button, they have the full, and then you can adjust it as needed. And they're always greasy and gross. So you use the napkins to press the buttons. You don't go all the way back. You go all the way back in the chair. You're basically sleeping. You have to kind of like look down at your chest. It's almost like trying to drink water. Exactly. And if anyone looks at you in this movie, they're gonna be like, "Who is that frog slug person with the 7 chins?"
Who invited Jabba?
So you never go all the way back. You go just a little bit before you hit all the way back. It's comfortable, but also rigid and firm, and allows you to view the movie at a great angle. So as I mentioned, you drink your drink. You eat all your food before the movie starts. God forbid you have to pee in the middle of it. You sit as close to center as possible. Like center of the theater, like laterally.
You can walk.
Exactly. Yeah, you can walk. The walls are high enough. But yeah, center of the theater, like laterally, but also depth-wise. If you're sitting at one of the very large IMAX theaters, you sit towards the top. One of the top 25% of the rows, because that's where eye level is. Eye level is right at the middle of that screen. If you sit in the center or in the very front, you are looking up the whole time, you're going to have a bad time. You're going to have turkey neck instead of Jabba neck. It's going to be a bad time. If you're at a Dolby Cinema or a regular cinema, you sit center. That's exactly where it is. In fact, Dolby, you can actually sit a couple rows down from center towards the front, and you're good.
Because you got the laying down working in your favor. Exactly.
And then comes AMC. They have the previews. They say, "Thank you for being an A-list member." And I say out loud, "You're welcome." Every time.
Yeah, I remember we always did that.
Yep. You're welcome. Say you're welcome. If they thank me, I'm going to be polite, and I'm going to say you're welcome.
Yeah. If you ignored them, that would be rude.
And the previews come around, and you have to judge. Now, I'm a man who sees things...
I forgot about this.
You see things that are funny to you or interesting to you, and someone may have done it on a whim, but you've decided, I'm going to make this my identity now. And that's what I've done with these next couple of things.
Yep.
One is, in college... I went to go see a movie with a fellow named Ryan Glidewell, and one time during the movie, after a preview, he went, "Approved," and he gave a little stamp of approval, like fist with his body, and I said, "Haha, that's funny. I will now do that for the rest of my life after every single preview." And so, if I like the movie, if I see the preview and I enjoy it, then I will go "Approved" and give a stamp of approval. If I do not like the preview and I think that movie is not something I'd like to see, I give a thumbs down and I say not approved. If it is something that I'm not quite sure about and I'll have to see some reviews, then I'll do a middling thumb and I'll say pending approval.
Yep, so I remember that used to happen.
Yep.
I used to do it too. I just haven't been to many movies in a long time.
You have your opportunity now. It's ready. Yeah. It's ready.
Rat spaghetti.
Welcome back to the movies. And then I have one last thing that I do. And that is just after the previews and just before the movie starts, there's that the intro screen showing the Coca-Cola and the ice cubes are going, and your chair's like going boom, boom, boom with every single crack of the ice cube. And they show popcorn. They show the people smiling in the theater. And one of them, there are 3 couples that they show in a row. The third couple, the man in that relationship, is my friend Kyle Bullock, who used to work with me. And so, to this day, every single time I see a movie, I will turn to the person next to me and say, "That's my friend Kyle." Whether it's a friend that's with me or a complete stranger, every single time I will turn to that person and say, "That's my friend Kyle."
Something else that I do that I just remembered that you also do that I think you got from somebody else. And again, it became a thing we do for who knows why. But in the movie, and I do this in a theater, at home, anytime I'm watching a movie, if they say the name of the movie in the movie, I go, "Oh."
Yep. I got that Jesse Syack did that one time in college, and now I said that is my identity for the rest of my life.
It's one of my favorite things to do, though. And every movie with this, like, "Oh, wow, this is really a field of dreams."
Oh. Yep.
That's not a line from that. I don't know. I haven't seen that movie, but I couldn't think of anything. And a field of dreams is what came into my mind.
This is really a field of dreams. This is really a Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Oh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's just fun. I look forward to that. But the great thing about that is I'm not constantly anticipating it because I don't know if it's going to happen or when it's going to happen, especially if it's a movie I haven't seen. So I kind of forget about it, and then they say it, and I'm like, ah!
Like a Gene Parmesan moment. Oh, I need to say it.
It's Gene! Oh, I love it. It's so stupid and fun.
And that's it. And finally, my last little thing that I do is after the movie, I go to Letterboxd, the app, or letterboxd.com, and I write a short, silly review of it. I will give an accurate star rating, but the review will always be very silly.
This is a dumb movie for babies. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Stupid. That's Pete's Dragon.
Yep. A dumb movie for babies.
That's it. That's my ritual. Let me know in the on Twitter. Reach out to us. What are your movie-going rituals? What do you have to do every single time you go see a movie? Let us know. And Jesse, I know I gave you 2 topics of conversation, but we are going long on this episode, so I say let's save that one for another time.
Let's save it. Yeah, we had too much fun looking up Cheetos and obvious plant toys.
Yes, that obvious plant. And I did. By the way, I did buy those candies.
Oh yeah, and buying candies.
Yeah.
Good.
They're coming in 10 to 13 days. So, 10 to 19 business days.
You got to send me a pic when they're here. And you gotta let us know.
We're gonna try them on the podcast.
Perfect. That sounds great. Yeah. I love it. I'll have that. That sounds great. I'll have that.
That sounds great. I'll have that.
I'll have that. Well, everybody, thank you for coming to our house and listening with us and being our friends. It's such a good thing to have friends. Please find us and our content on YouTube. You can watch our videos there. You can like and subscribe. And Gucci. Gucci. Oh, wait, it was over her mouth, not her eye.
Yeah.
You can find Respawning Fire on Twitter. You can find Affable Idiots on Twitter. Please interact with us. We love you. And we can't just always be texting and on the phone because I don't know all of you. And Mike only texts and is constantly talking to 20 of you. Just kidding. Your main group of friends. But yeah, let's be friends. I just moved to Pittsburgh and I need friends, so be my internet friend. Because that's the same thing. Friends.
Yeah.
Friends will be friends. That's from Queen, the band. Maybe you've heard of them. I don't know.
I'm sorry, did you say that was from Cool Bean, the band?
I said Queen.
Oh. Queen.
Queen. But now we're going to part with a positive thought.
Yes.
Thought. This quote comes to you live from Bill Murray. He says, whatever you do, always give 100%, unless you're donating blood. And
Wise
I'm
man.
going to finish that quote with saying, because then you'd be dead.
Very good. Here's another thought. Maybe do give 100% of your blood if you're an organ donor and you're already dead, but your blood is not clotted yet.
It's not coagulated. Or, here's a thought. If you're really old and on the brink of death and a vampire comes along that is also on the brink of death and you could save them and like you're literally on the brink of death, just let them have you.
Do you think dogs can also be vampires? Can you bite your dog and turn it into a vampire dog?
I feel like you can.
You have to,
dogs
right?
Dogs love blood.
Hold on.
Dogs love blood.
There are vampire bats. In vampire lore, I know that you are familiar with the Twilight series. In vampire lore, are bats... Are the vampires also the bat? Like, are vampires and vampire bats two separate things, or are vampires just vampire bats in human form?
Well, it depends on the lore. It's much like magic lore, you know? It's not uniform across different things. But I think in a lot of like old vampire stuff, the vampires are the bats and they can transform in between.
Okay.
Like Dracula, I think originally. Right. I don't know. I didn't read that book, so maybe not. But like,
there's the show.
But vampire bats
What We Do in the Shadows.
Real animal. Yes.
Yeah. The What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh yeah, they also turn into bats. Yeah.
He just screams bat, and he becomes a bat and flies away.
Oh, that's great. I have to start watching that show.
But dogs, bear. What if you find a vampire bear?
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Snake? There you go. Ew. Nailed it.
I don't want a vampire snake. I don't want that.
Me neither.
I don't want no snakes.
Nope.
I don't want no snakes. Leeches, they're basically vampires.
You're true.
Yeah. And here's something that's really gross. When I was in Sri Lanka, I didn't know this, but when I was in Sri Lanka, it rained, and in the area we were in, there were just a ton of leeches. Thank the good Lord above almighty, I did not get one, but so many people that were with me did, and like they would crawl up your pants and like attach onto your knee, and like we wouldn't know until you take your pants off and there's a big fat fucking leech just hanging. But there's an enzyme or something in their saliva that stops your blood from clotting, so you bleed like fucking crazy for a long time.
That's bloodletting. That's why you use leeches for bloodletting.
Yeah, or when you've got when you like frostbite, they'll put them on the frostbite because they suck it and it draws blood back. Like on it, when you get people who have been stuck out, like in like mountain climbing in snow, and with the ice, like when they're ice picking and they get stuck, and your fingers start to die, or your nose or your ears. There's like hardly any blood in your ears. That's why they'll put leeches on it, because it draws blood to the area.
I've probably already told you this before, but anytime leeches come up and how scary they can be, there's always a television show. Back when like Survivor was just starting, and then they just started The Amazing Race, and then like everyone's competing for those types of shows. And there was one where people had to, it was kind of like The Amazing Race, but without all the like weird challenges. It was just like trek through the forest and all this shit and see who comes out first. And there was a guy who everyone had to cross through a swamp. And the guy went through the swamp and he came out the other side, and there was a leech going up his urethra. It was making his way up his penis, and he had to rubber band his penis to stop the leech from going further into his body.
That is a nightmare.
Yeah.
There's a fish that will swim up your...
No.
If you like in the Amazon, I forget what it's called, but like if you're peeing, it'll swim in your stream and go right up.
No, that's something that parents tell their kids to stop them from peeing in the river.
It's true. No, it's just in the Amazon, I think. It's I don't think it's not a fish here. Hold on, let me look. Fish.
Amazonian parents. That's just what Jeff Bezos tells his kids.
Jeff. No, it is a fish. I swear to you. It is the... Let's see. It is the... Let's see. Where is it? I don't think it's attracted by it. I just think that's how it goes up. The fish, the candiru, is found in the Amazon region of South America and is a type of catfish. It's about an inch long and has a thin eel-like appearance.
Ew.
It's a parasite. It's a parasitic. It uses spines located on the covers of its gills to attach itself to the gills of other larger fish. Once positioned, it's able to feed on the other fish's blood. Let's see. Okay, so it does say that there's very little credible evidence that this fish has ever invaded a human urethra. Most recently, the most recent reported case occurred in 1997. In a report made in Portuguese, a Brazilian urologist claimed to have removed a candiru from a person's urethra.
Okay, that was probably someone getting kinky with some fake make-it-at-home jism and a little fishy. And they said, I wonder if this fits up there. And then the doctor had to take it out.
That's probably what it is. But I'm just saying, it's real.
Okay.
No, I guess it's not so real. I thought it was. It was on Grey's Anatomy. No, I'd heard about it before that.
Okay. That's
not why I thought it was real. I'd heard about it before that. And then I saw it, and it was just like, oh yeah, it's real. This is how people get their really wrong and incorrect political and whatnot beliefs as well.
That's exactly right.
They hear a tall tale, and then they see something that confirms it that's also not real.
Yeah. Microchip and a vaccine. Bill Gates
really
tracking you everywhere.
Yeah, but not your cell phone.
Nope.
Idiots. Well, on that note, as always, hugs and kisses.
Hearts and sharts.
Sharty farts.
Mm.
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye.